So let's just have a look at what's coming in for you as we begin October. What's the energy that we're currently bringing in? We've got the energy of the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is someone who asserts their boundaries. Someone who leads with their intellect, their mind, rational thinking over their emotions. So it looks as if we're in a position here where we're creating boundaries around it, specifically to do with our relationships. Financially, things are looking quite good for you. Look at the little, the guy here attending to his money tree. So it looks as if you're kind of been working hard to put down like a lot of security for yourself, really working to maybe save money, or I feel like for a lot of you it feels as if we're finally getting back on track. We're coming out of a particularly difficult phase. We're not where we were at the start of the year. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're looking back on your finances and you're seeing the progress that you've made. With relationships, it feels as if your love life is needing some work just now. It just feels as if like there may be a relationship in your life just now, but it doesn't seem as if anything is on stable footing. And it looks as if like we're maybe not really sure whether we're willing to do the work for the relationship, or if for some of you I feel as if we're maybe taking on too much emotional baggage there. Maybe we're putting too much into a relationship but not really getting anything back. Okay, remember this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everyone. It might be that there's certain parts of this you do resonate with, and sometimes like the messages can be a little bit back to front. It may be you dealing with a particular situation, or it may be like someone else that's in the situation with you that's presenting in the cards. Okay, so what's coming towards you in October? So we had like the relationship that it feels as if like it's either one-sided at the minute, or it looks as if nothing's really happening. We've got a lot of anxiety around this with the Nine of Swords. And we really need to make a choice about this, but I feel as if we're not really allowing ourselves to see the road forward here. We've got a decision to make. We really need to honour our intuition, but I feel as if we're very much cut off from that just now. The Ace of Swords indicates that clear communication is needed. There needs to be some clear boundaries put in place. There needs to be clear action, clear thought around this particular situation. We have got the Death and Transformation. I feel as if like we've got the Death card in reverse. I feel as if there's an opportunity here to transform. Okay, that transformation is on a personal level. It's going to come from letting go of this relationship, but I feel like we're resisting change too much. Okay, it feels like for a lot of you can't really see past this relationship, and there are other opportunities out there for you. I feel like for some of you, I feel like you're not really willing to look at anything else just now. Okay, I feel like you're too much in this energy of struggle of trying to make this work, but I feel like you're not putting anything concrete down on, you're not putting anything stable down. For some of you, I feel like you're maybe distracting yourself with this relationship, and you're maybe not, because there isn't like a steady ground here, you're now distracting yourself with the possibility of other people, other relationships, so that you're kind of buffering how you really feel so that you don't get hurt or you don't get left behind here. So that's the energy I'm picking up of what's coming towards you with your particular situation. I'm going to have a look at what blockages are in your way and how you can overcome them. Okay, so you've got the Lovers in reverse again, but you've also got the Magician, which just came out upright. So if you really want to change this situation, you need to get back in touch with your power. Okay, you need to decide what it is that you want and believe that you can manifest this. I feel like for a lot of you, you're kind of rushing in to fix this. Okay, I really feel as if maybe it's time to let go of this relationship, because I feel like there's something better for you on the horizon, and this is clarified by the Sun, which is new beginnings and opportunities. So I do feel as if there's something better for you. You've got the Divination card here, so I feel like the feelings that are there, like you can't deny your feelings, you can't deny your intuition. You know this isn't working. You've got experiments, manipulation of nature, forcing change, cruelty, and the pursuit of knowledge and arrogance. So you're probably treating this relationship as an experiment in a sense. Like, if I do this, I bet you this happens, or if I hold back, maybe the person will react in this particular way. But what I'm actually seeing here is that the relationship is very intense and codependent. Okay, it looks as if like they totally need each other here. And if it hadn't, I would have said this was a positive card if it hadn't been for this one that came out beforehand. But I feel as if like this is two people that really need each other, and this can get quite toxic because it looks as if they're sharing breath here. It looks as if like they're totally dependent on one another to live. So I feel like there's an indication that this relationship maybe isn't for your highest good just now. And I feel like maybe we're blocked when it comes to receiving love. Like, we don't know how to. I feel like it feels like everything's kind of a bit of a mind game at the minute. Like, we don't know how to. Like, I think when we get genuine love, we're kind of scared. And we don't really know what to do with it. So we kind of resort to these mind games and tactics to like keep things at a distance or to self-sabotage. You've got Time and Tide here. This has came out for a couple of signs tonight. Oceanic spells and rituals. So I feel like this is about manifesting what you really want. Taking the time out to decide what you really want in a relationship and bring that into being. I feel like a lot of us are we're releasing old karmic patterns, we're releasing old relationships. We're getting clear on what it is we really want. Let me see what advice I've got for you moving forward, Scorpio. Wow, okay. Ace of Wands in reverse. There's a lot of passion here that we still feel like if we're in a relationship or there's a relationship that's in the recent past, I feel like we're still tied to this person. There's still like a lot of passion in this connection. All these cards are inverted here, so it feels like we're self-sabotaging, really. We're not really stepping into our true power here. Okay, we're not really stepping into who we really are. We're remaining codependent. We're staying in things that no longer serve us, and what I see is that the longer that you stay in this, the more difficult it is to move forward. There does seem to be like a lot of struggle. I feel like you're putting in the effort here, and like the other person either doesn't really want to know or they're not really wanting to reciprocate. I do feel like it's time to let this situation go. You really know deep within your heart how you feel about this situation. You know it can't go any further, and I feel like you really need to kind of sit with yourself and work out where you are in relation to that. There's a lot of there's like a lot of wand energy here. So there's like a lot of passion, but there's also like a lot of regret. Balance needs to come through. You need to kind of balance this connection. Maybe like put it to the side for a while, like step out of it, which can be hard if you're still living with the person or they're still coming around a lot. Like I feel like you need to kind of put in some boundaries there. I do feel as if for some of you there is someone new coming into the picture. I feel as if this may be like it may start off as just sex, okay? It may just be a physical connection to start with, but as time goes on, it becomes something more. Okay, we need to balance things out here. Okay, we need to allow that old relationship to take its course and move out your life. Okay, draw a line under it and decide that we're either moving on without it, or we're working out a way that both parties can come together and with equal take and equal give. Okay, I do feel as if there is relationship happiness. Okay, if you take care of this, if you take care of this old energy, if you either make a decision to walk away from this person completely, and that means that they stop coming round. It means that you start to section off your time with them, or you come together with them and you work out how you can work together to make this better without playing games, but with use clear communication. Okay, because I feel like you could have success with someone new here. Okay, or you could save this relationship, but the ball is entirely in your court. What it is that you want to do, but you really need to have that heart-to-heart with someone. Okay, let's see what the mermaid cards have is. Chronomancy, so it's seashell divination, wisdom of the shells. I feel like you really deep down you know what it is that you need to do. Okay, and I think it's about making sacrifices, like weigh up, like staying in this situation that you're currently in. Is it like a sacrifice that you're willing to make? What impact is it going to have on the rest of your life? We've also got time out, awareness, contemplation, solitude, time alone. I feel like a lot of you might not be comfortable with this, but you need to spend that time alone to really work out who you are now. If you were in this relationship for a long time, or you've been jumping from relationship to relationship. With every relationship you have, you take on a new part of that person, you take on some of that person's identity. So I feel like for a lot of you, you need to get clear with who you are, what it is that you love, and explore that before you can bring in the relationship that you really want. Okay, Scorpio, that was your reading for October. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this video, please like, subscribe, leave me a comment down below, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. If you would like a private reading, you can get my email details in the description box below. Look forward to seeing you later. Bye.